everybody, welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be reacting to Jubilee, who has served the most time, ex-cons. So let's just get right into it.
I would normally say American Greed guy should be like over here, you know, Ponzi scheme. I don't know.
Who said Ponzi scheme?
You look like a Ponzi scheme.
That's awful.
Well, people that have convictions that have to do with money don't usually spend that much time in jail. I mean, yeah, they do actually, but they have like good lawyers, which they usually do because they have money. They usually don't usually spend that much time in jail. I guess it just depends, but
she looked like a baby. So I think she probably did the least time. So I think you should.
Yeah, I would think her too.
Yeah, like you just took your braces off last week.
And then I think he did the most time.
I think she has braces.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I think so too.
Mob boss vibes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
And then I would put you in the middle somewhere.
Like you was a second. You've been locked up since you was 12. I don't mean to judge you, but I think you over there, bro. Man.
I feel like I should at least switch with you.
I think she should be at the end. 'Cause I think she's just trying to trick her spot.
I kind of think you should be at the end. I have a feeling. I'm not sure why. I would
Right?
switch you two.
I don't know. I don't know.
You projecting?
Projected? No, I feel like you just trying to switch your spot.
Maybe.
Yeah, yes,
Yes,
definitely.
me
I would
and
switch you guys. Yes, I would.
Right?
I think me and him should switch.
I'll go back over here then. I'll go back over here.
I think we're off by a lot. I mean, we can't really tell.
Is one of them trying to trick people or not?
No, this dude might have done a stretch the way he talking.
This one?
Yeah,
He doesn't give me criminal vibes,
man,
you know?
on like some other mafia type.
But he ain't got enough tattoos for that.
I don't know what he's hiding underneath that long sleeve.
Exactly.
Right, because they be on their
Roll your
back.
sleeves up.
Most of the
You have
tattoos
no-
on
you
their
have
back.
no tattoos?
No stereotype, but most of the, Asian culture tattoos be on their back.
I feel like maybe me and her need to switch. Because she talking like she been around.
Probably so. Is that a yard tattoo?
First of all, no.
Did anyone do? Was it federal or state time?
State.
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 What about you?
Federal time.
Oh yeah, I know you got time.
White collar. White collar
I
crime.
know you did some time.
American Greed.
How long we been out?
Right. Oh, that's a good question.
14 years.
14, wow.
My daughter's 13. I'm 12, so 12 years.
10 years?
I've been out 2 years.
7.
6,
All right, I want to know what time you guys wake up every morning.
7.
5:30.
6 o'clock.
Between 4:30, 5 o'clock.
You guys are early.
Why does it matter what time they wake up?
How about you?
At 10 every day.
10 o'clock.
10.
10.
There's no time to wake us up doing there though.
I want to move you down here though.
Gosh, why does everybody wake up so early?
I'm cool with that.
I was in the right spot.
Yeah, put your
Wake
right
up at
here.
7.
So you
I wake up at 6.
Didn't he say 7?
No, 6.
I'm not alone.
Why does it matter?
Yeah.
You say you just got out 2 years ago.
Yeah,
huh?
2 years ago.
How old are you?
32.
32. Yeah, you probably should be right here.
He really wants to get out of that spot.
What was your biggest pet peeve inside?
Snitches.
New prisoners running to staff and not understanding that maybe out here you go to law enforcement, but it's not the best move while in custody. And
Exactly.
Since I'm the only girlfriend drama, it was crazy.
I can see that.
I've seen some
I can
stuff.
see that.
I mean, we got to work out every day. It's mandatory, So
Yeah,
some people like to slack off, and I didn't like that. Yeah, you need everybody to be on top shape, you know what I mean? Because at any second, anything could go down.
For me, I didn't do any drugs or anything like that, but being able to go to exercise and run,
Right,
that
right.
was that was better than any drug that I could take. That was
We know
It was
you
a
didn't
hell
do
of a
drugs.
release.
Yeah, you know.
It was
We
a
can
hell of a
see that.
release. To see
I'm sorry, but she's annoying. Why is the only girl annoying?
RT is, right?
The tactical team?
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, if I can get that.
Yeah, so like what was that for you guys is like especially the first time experiencing that and when you know they're coming for your cell or your dorm particularly.
For me, it's like, man, I just don't want to go through just cleaning up everything again. You have food spilled everywhere, like the
That's the
waters,
worst.
the juices, whatever. And you just gotta clean up. So I'm
So
like,
if
man.
cleanup was your biggest concern,
Yeah.
I feel like you're in the right spot. I was a contraband queen, so I'm gonna go to solitary for sure.
Yeah.
So you should move. I don't
You
know.
still think I should still?
Yeah.
You here, scooch down.
Yeah.
Why is she being so, I don't know, controlling?
The guards are probably the biggest assholes, bigger than they are on the streets.
The sheriffs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Most definitely.
I remember one time I was on lockdown. I was in what they call the hole. So we were supposed to get a shower at least once a day. I remember they came and we hadn't had showers for like 3-4 days. My cellie next door, they took him first. He was gone for about 3 hours. It don't take that long to take a shower. So when he finally came back, we asked him, man, why you was gone so long? He said, man, do not go take a shower. They left me in there for 3 hours, sitting on that cold ass bench, naked, and he's bamming on the door like, let me out, let me out. And they open the door, they say, if you knock on this door one more time, we're gonna come in there and fuck you up.
Yeah, man, they're on a
They did
power
that to me
trip.
too. I was standing in the shower
and
for
they
hours.
meant it. And
What?
he knew they meant it, you know, and the prison guards really mistreat you. They want to make sure to tear you down in front of the others.
How much solitary time has everyone?
That's crazy. Like, I knew that they mistreated the prisoners, but not like that. I mean, that's probably nothing compared to some of the other things that they do. And there's a lot of dirty guards too. Like, they'll sneak in the things for people so that they'll get paid and stuff. And that's like all, like, everybody knows this, but nobody does anything about it. It's like, it doesn't make any sense.
Everyone served.
I went in the hole for 60 days straight.
The most at one time for me is 90.
I never went to the hole, unfortunately.
No, I was on my best behavior. I was trying to get out.
We
Her
should
should be in the
move.
middle.
I should
I
be
think
here.
she definitely should be at least here.
I think you should be next to me.
I feel like you should.
Yeah,
be
I do
there.
too.
Yeah,
I
you seem
feel
like
like
you
y'all
just
two need
been
to switch.
thugging since been thugging.
Yeah, I've been in and out a lot. The system has been good to me, you know?
The system has been good to me. Red flag.
Yeah, speaking of that, does everyone feel like the prison system is adequate in reforming?
You look, is prison working? The statistics are so clear about how many people go in,
Yeah.
go out, and then go right back in. So recidivism rates in this country are atrocious. You hit the other side and you're not ready, and then you have this whole problems of banking and housing and employment. It's easier in some cases to just go back. The reentry, the training must begin in prison to help people in custody prepare for the hardest part, which is coming home with a sullied reputation and a felony record.
I think the programs that they offer helps a lot, but like I think we can all agree on this, that it's on the person, on the individual, if they want to get something from that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people go in there and they just go through the motions and they'll complete the program, but as soon as they get out, it's right back to the whatever put them in there the first time. Being an African-American male and being raised in what they call the hood, South Central LA, you're bound to go down that bad road.
Anger helped me break the cycle of going back and using drugs and all the stuff that I did. I was mad. I was really pissed off that I was treated horribly and chained to a bed for 2 days after I gave birth to my first daughter. I used that as motivation to never go back and completely retire and be a mom. I was going to talk about it and share my story and let people know.
Well, then that's good. I mean, something has to change you, and at least having a child helped her change, so that's good.
Know just how bad it is. I was in facilities that didn't want to give women tampons, and I was not believed about pain. It is a very dehumanizing thing, and some of it is very petty. They do it because they can.
Let me ask you guys this. This is a good question. Like sometimes you can get just the little things in prison made you have, like you had some sense of humanity. Just like being able to wear your own shoes. To me, that was a big plus from being in the county.
Yeah.
Where you were so restricted to not really have been able to do none of that.
Yeah, I mean, one thing for me, like the visits, I really enjoy seeing my family. So in prison, you could hug them, you could see them, eat with them, whereas in county, it's like through the glass, and you're like, man, only 20 minutes, or even 15 for some places.
I think you should come back over here now.
Yeah, you should
back over here. I feel like you guys are worse than me. You know, the good thing about doing time is that
But he looks like he would have been there for longer.
your traffic tickets go away. You sign a form and they all go. And I had lots
I
of
think you need to
tickets.
come over here. I think you do.
That must be some LA stuff. I know you still got your same problem.
I think you should come down
Maybe. I straight
up.
and scooch down.
We're gonna switch. Are you okay with that? All right.
And I think for me, the opportunities were there to take the classes to better yourself. But as far as like the treatment goes, no, because like the officers, they're very indifferent. So they don't treat you like a human being. You can't really have a conversation with them or any staff. They look at you as less than. So I felt very dehumanized.
That's the whole point. The whole point of it.
Okay, y'all should switch. You two.
I feel like you should be over
I think you
here.
did okay.
Yeah.
You know, I really finessed the situation when I was in there. I know how to work a person, you know what I'm saying? My favorite subject is psychology.
See, everyone serves time differently. I didn't do any finessing. I was stunned at how many people didn't do their job.
I didn't do any finesse.
It seemed like you shouldn't even been in prison.
Thank you. Thank you.
It seemed like you got
Thank you.
caught in a family scheme, and then they threw you under the
Little
bus.
pyramid.
Thank you.
That's what it was. Your family caught you up because you just too polished. I can tell. I think my man should be right here, cause he been talking about some in and out.
I know he did more time.
And he don't work at he don't work
In and out in the prison?
You hear me? He wasn't talking about the burger place when he say in and out.
I would normally say American Greed guy should be like over here, like, you know, Ponzi scheme. I don't know.
Yeah, 85%.
Yeah, in the feds, you're gonna do most
So
of
you
the
want him
time.
to
anyway.
switch?
Yeah, because I mean, the Ponzi schemes, they do get a lot of
Minimum
time.
85%.
Who said Ponzi scheme?
I
You
mean,
look like a Ponzi scheme.
That's awful.
Judging you
I'm
by your
offended.
peers.
We were doing so well.
judging you by your peers.
Everyone is
I
just
feel like even in and out.
Everybody's just but it
What's a Ponzi scheme?
Everyone is just presumed
It
you
never-
did that. I don't know why.
never fails. Like it never fails. I'm always. If nothing else, just like he said, think about it.
Is this the final verdict right here?
Fed time.
85%.
Fed time.
Yeah,
You're gonna do 80% or more.
I don't think you're number one.
No, I don't think I am either.
I would actually maybe switch you two.
I would too. Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Your time.
I agree with that.
Sixth spot, we have Mario.
I told you
I
that.
knew it.
Wow.
I knew it.
Yeah, he was. Okay, wait. Before they say it, I want to see if I get it right. Now it's too late, I guess. But yeah, he should be over here because he's kind of saying like good things about being in jail, and you know, if you've been there a long time, you wouldn't be. So I think it's him, and then him, and then him, and then I guess these last three I'll keep how it is. So him, her, and then him.
Spot, we have Mario.
I told you
I
that.
knew it.
Wow.
I knew it.
Told you.
9 months? Are you serious?
In the fifth spot, we have Nick at 1 year. In the fourth spot, we have Justin T at 1 year and 23 days.
In the fence.
Yeah.
Wow. They gave
You
you.
should be happy for me. It could have been worse.
Yeah, I am happy for you, for real. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, I was right, I guess, in the beginning that he didn't serve a lot of time.
In the third spot, we have Tyrone at 3 years.
Okay. Oh, don't tell me you the badass.
I'm not, though.
In the second spot, we have Jessica at 5 years.
years, wow.
Really, huh?
Wow.
Let me find out it was a nail
He was
salon
messing
scheme.
with us the whole
Nail
time.
salon scheme.
In the first spot, Justin C at 14 years.
Damn, my boy.
Wow.
What the heck did he do?
Whoa.
I just didn't get that vibe from him.
I feel like I don't carry myself in a way where I'm like tough guy.
You didn't even look that old.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
All right, so I was on probation for sales, and then I got caught with weed again. You see, back in the days, weed was you'll get it from somebody's house, you know, or a corner. But now you got shops everywhere. So I got locked up for marijuana, like plain and simple.
I was a drug dealer.
What?
I was transporting narcotics across state lines. Luck and behold, I was a part of a sting operation. Didn't know it. They were surveilling me for like 3 days. I pled guilty to 18 months because it was my first charge. I was in a racist state, and my judge clearly looked at me and told me, I'm going to make an example out of you, so I'm going to send you to prison.
So I pled guilty to a white-collar crime, 1 count of conspiracy to commit fraud. I was a money manager in Century City at Bear Stearns and then UBS, And many years into my career, our team learned that a client of ours who managed a hedge fund was lying to his investors. Once we learned that he was lying, rather than stop the fraud, we turned the other way, in part because he was paying our company $100,000 a month, every single month, and all of us had grown somewhat addicted to the commissions. Of course, I always knew that it was wrong, and I was certainly deserved to be held accountable.
My conviction was robbery and possession of stolen property, because I was in gangs. I was a Crip, originally sentenced to 7. I had a good PD, public defender, that was like, you would think that she was a paid attorney, the way she fought for me, and ended up doing 3.5.
My convictions are possession with intent, delivery of meth, and simultaneous possession of drugs and a firearm. And I was sentenced to 5 years in Arkansas, but I also served some other time because I was a drug addict, so I have criminal sales of a controlled substance and assault as well.
So I went in for first-degree murder, attempted murder, gang-related drive-by shooting. Something that I'm very remorseful for. Because I was born in Korea, I'm still dealing with the collateral consequences of it, that I am facing deportation, that I could literally be deported any day. So right now I am pardoning or campaigning for my pardon with the governor of California. I do believe that I was rightly sentenced to 82 years to life. My sentence was commuted by Governor Brown to 15 years to life based on my good behavior. I went in young, I turned away from the gangs, got my GED, my college degrees.
There's Korean gangs in LA? I didn't even know that.
So I'm just trying to create a different narrative, and that's the reason why I came on here, because people do change. People are not the horrible choice they made as a teenager.
I'm so...
How old were you when you were sentenced?
I was 16.
Good story.
You see, this goes to show a lot. Like, if I see any one of you guys
Wow, he was 16.
on the street, maybe I'll think I'm the bad one. But
I would think it was you.
you know, you guys,
Then maybe
But I say, you got your baby with you.
Yeah, I would think he's...
a lot of times I do sense the fear in people when I'm next to them, but a lot of people that have done like some of the worst crimes don't look like me.
No, don't judge no one, for real.
I think anyone that's been to prison has to work to try to change that narrative, or else everyone in this room is going to set the narrative of how you perceive people who went to prison.
That's what we're all here for, just to learn from our mistakes and become better than what we were yesterday.
That was a good one. So that was Jubilee, who has served the most time. Based on what he was saying, I knew that Mario was spent probably the least amount of time in jail, or prison, I mean. But I did not expect the Asian to be the one that spent so much time in prison. That really sucks. I mean, being 16 years old and spending 14 years in prison. That's crazy. I mean, he's super calm and, like they said, don't judge. And look how, like, these people aren't, I mean, I don't know them obviously, but they don't seem like bad people. And the way that you're treated in jail and in prison, it's just dehumanizing, like they said, and they don't deserve that. I mean, they should just have different prisons for, like, different crimes, so that people that, like, steal or are there for, like, drug possession or doing drugs, and they're not getting put into with crazy people, with murderers, with, like, horrible people. I don't think they should be together. I think the only people that deserve to be treated badly are those that did things that were terrible. So I don't know, I mean, that's why they supposedly have, like, maximum security prisons and stuff, and but they're all kind of the same in the way that they treat people. But let me know what you guys thought. Did you guys guess correctly, or were you surprised like I was? Let me know, and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have an awesome time with your families, and remember what you're grateful for, because that's really important. So yeah, I'm grateful for you guys and for a lot of things in my life. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day or night, and hope to see you guys next time.